Hi everyone, this is Mistress of Manifestations and welcome to my YouTube channel. Before I say anything, I want to start by wishing all of you a very, very happy new year, sending you love, light, blessings upon blessings of health, wealth, success, and anything else that your heart desires for you and your loved ones. So, cheers. I'm going to have my cup of coffee. I just had a sip of my coffee. You want to share one with me? Okay, so this is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini. This is a general reading, so not all the messages here are going to apply to you, but if it does, claim it. Now, if this reading confuses you, but fits to the T for the person that you're thinking about when you come across this reading, Gemini, switch the roles and claim it again. Now, I insist that you check your sun, which I think you are. Maybe you know your sun sign, but do you know where your moon is? Do you know where your rising is? Do you know where your Venus is placed? So these are very important planetary placements in your birth chart because they can give you additional messages. So, for example, if Gemini is your sun, go to Google, put in all your details, your birth time, place. Let Google calculate your chart for free. Now, note down where your ascendant is. Write down where your Venus is. So, for example, write down where your moon is. So, for example, if your sun is in Gemini, great. Check this reading out. But where is your moon? Maybe it's in Capricorn. Go hear that reading too. Watch that reading because I can guarantee you, you will have additional messages in those readings as well, okay? And come back and tell me. You'll be surprised. Go check where your Venus is. It'll tell you so much about your love situation and why you are where you are, all right? Now, before I start, I just want to remind all of y'all to do your chart, check those placements, and go and check all those readings from my playlist. I assure you, gems, there will be a message there for you because I know whatever problem you're going through, Geminis, okay, the solution is looking for you. Now you need to go and find it too, right? You need to meet it halfway, okay? So, top of the deck. Wow, wish fulfillment, huh? Aquarian energy. Bottom, solution, the key. Wow. This almost feels like your dreams are going to be given a key. Okay, so I'm going to put these cards back. Let's see if they come out again in the reading, then I know that this has a lot of importance for you. So, Geminis, for my gems. My gems, okay. So my Geminis, gems. Okay. All right, I'll take one more card and then I'm going to start, okay? Okay, Gemini, so let me start with this card, the cross. Now, the cross for me is a very, very Saturnian card because it's a heavy burden that you've been carrying. Okay, this is a dark moon Lilith card. Okay, now this is duty, conviction, this is suffering. Okay, a heavy burden that you're carrying. And I feel sometimes this is because, okay, this is because you have some beliefs in your life. This is the way you've been brought up. This is what I'm getting, Geminis. I also feel that some of you have been carrying the brunt, and I'm using the word brunt because the cross is not an easy energy to start with, Geminis, okay? I feel that some of you have been suffering a relationship or a person in your life because, okay, you are very traditional and you believe that, you know, once you marry, it's forever. And the reason I think it's about a love relationship is because look at this. Look at this. You know, I'll tell you one more thing that I'm getting. You know, your card, the Gemini card, look at the similarity. It's like two people looking at each other at eye level. So this is about love, which has been a burden. There has been some relationship in your life, okay, that today feels like a burden. And for me, it also feels lonely because, you know, one person carries a cross, yeah? I mean, not 10 people. It's like one individual trudging with that cross on their back. It's heavy. The relationship is not feeling light. And this is about a relationship, I feel, yeah, where you feel it's too heavy for you. And as you can see, there's a heart here. It's about love. I think your heart feels heavy too. Okay. You feel like you can't continue like this anymore. And I feel you are not getting the kind of, what's that word? Support that you need from someone. So for me, this is also a Saturnian card. I said Dark Moon Lilith too, but it's also a very, very Saturnian card because this is a card of suffering. This is a card of having tremendous burden on your back. I mean, like the whole weight of the world is on your shoulders when you're carrying this cross, and it's lonely and it's hard and it's a very, very tough energy, Gemini, to start with. And you have the heart, which is a Sun and Leo card. This is, you know, a romantic relationship. This is sweetness, softness, compassion. Okay. It is a very positive card. If this was about a love relationship and if there were other cards next to it that was positive, but this has come with this card. And hence, I feel I am talking to somebody here who is finding a very sweet romantic relationship that may have started like that to feel like a cross on their back that they're carrying on their shoulders, that they're just dragging. And I feel the whole weight of this relationship rests on your back. The other person is doing nothing. You are the one who's carrying the whole weight. Maybe you are taking care of the finances too. Okay. Now, this is depleting you. The mice, if you can see this little critter, he's trapeze. He's doing trapeze. He's showing you how he can trapeze across food. Okay. This is something attacking something that is very precious to you. Okay, food is where we store food. We usually keep it clean. It's our resources that give us energy. And this little mice, this little trapeze artist is trapezing and dancing there and destroying this. Okay, this is a slow decay and deterioration of something that is precious to you. Okay, this is Chiron in Libra. So far, I am seeing Sun. I'm seeing Leo. I'm seeing Libra, and I'm going to say Capricorn. Now, this is a card, okay, of what can I say? A slow but sure deterioration and deteriorate. What are you saying? I can't speak. This is a slow but sure depletion, deterioration of something that is precious to you. And there's also something that's gnawing at you. This is a very annoying energy. At first, the mice seem very harmless, how cute, they're running about. And then you realize they've eaten your food, they have eaten your sofa, they have, I don't know, they damage. This is slow damage. And this is also, for me, is from within, You can't really see it outside till you go and open the door and go, what? I feel there's some situation here about a relationship that is feeling heavy, which is eating you up from the inside. It's depleting your energy, and it's really, really making you feel like you are going to lose something that is very, very precious to you. Now, this for me is a card of nervous energy. These little birds, love birds, they're never still. It's constant movement, but it's also very nervous. Are you nervous about this? There's something that is making you very, very nervous, Gems. And this is a card of a energy of chatter, constant gossip, you being focused in 10 things. This is Aquarius and Uranus. Activity, energy, but restless energy, not peace. Going from one place to another, flitting about. Are you trapped and caged? Okay, is there some gossip going on to chatter happening in your life? All right, about something, or maybe you're scared because this is a very heavy cross you're carrying that some people are finding out, or you are afraid that you are going to find out some information. And I feel that because for me, this card is a card of gentle snooping. This is somebody taking a closer look at something. I feel in the beginning, this relationship, okay, was light and airy, beautiful, romantic, sweet and soft, gentle, compassionate. It felt airy. You felt it was easy peasy. You were going with the flow. You were not you were not going upstream. I don't know what happened or what changed, but this relationship changed, or you found something out, because that card of gentle snooping tells me that you went looking for something. You went looking for something, okay? Because you felt suddenly this relationship was eating away at something very precious, maybe your money. Well, are you dealing with somebody who was trying to steal your money, or something else that was very, very precious to you? I'm going to ask for some more cards, but this was really a very, very a mind fuckery energy where somebody's, your brains are getting chewed, your brains are getting fried, and I can feel the energy. A lot of mental energy, Gemini. And that is your, that is your vibration, mental strength and energy. So was something depleting that? Slowly but surely, bit by bit, you were losing your mind. I feel I'm getting this, and you were very, very nervous. Okay, very, very nervous. Now, this relationship started to feel, which was started off beautifully, I think, beautifully, Geminis, started to feel heavy. Okay, started to feel, I think you heard some gossip. There's also kind of gossip, when birds are together, on those wires, and they're talking in their little birdie language, and each person is saying, what they did, you heard some gossip. Gemini, I'm getting this message. I'm talking to somebody here who heard some gossip, okay, about a committed relationship that they were in. Okay, you heard some gossip, man. Okay, you heard some gossip. And I think what you found, because you went looking then, because when you heard that gossip, you said, let me go and take a closer look as to why are they saying this? Why are people saying this? Like about me? Really? But you knew, Gems, because you were starting to feel depleted in your energy. Look, I want to tell you something, Gemini. When you are in any relationship, correct? In the beginning, it's what they call the honeymoon phase, where everything is fine. The relationship is, everybody's at their best behavior. But as the years go by, or the months, for some people, even the months, as the months go by, people start to show their real colors. And sometimes we ignore that because we go, you know what? Come on, that's fine. Like, that's all right. It's a little indiscretion. And you let it slide. And then that person realizes that you have not set your boundaries really high. So they push it a little more, a little more. And soon it goes to a place where they are probably just out and about doing crap. And you have a gnawing feeling, like this little rat doing the trapeze in your head. Like, look, you didn't look. But something tells me that you were just focusing on the love part of this. But you heard some gossip. Maybe your friends, your girlfriends told you, hey, wake up, smell the coffee, man. There's something going on here. Do you know? And I think you finally understood why this was feeling so heavy. And I'm also giving you another message for this. Geminis, this is also a card of tradition. Somebody who, sometimes your beliefs, you're doing it because, whatever, family, your, I don't know, culture and all that jazz. They've been doing it. There's really no reason. And even though it starts to feel like a burden, you're like, you know what? I'm also a part of this culture. I'll carry it. Okay. But it started to get very, very, very heavy. It's got so heavy. I think you were physically exhausted and mentally exhausted. All right, Geminis, you reached a point of complete depletion of your energy resources. But this relationship started to feel too heavy. And at one point you said, you know what? I'm just going to go and snoop because my friends are telling me to look at what you found. The moon. This is secrets. This could be a third feminine figure. This is Cancer. This is Cancer energy. Okay. I feel, like I told you, this relationship started all airy, sweet and light and awesome. Perfect. And like I always say, this card for me looks just like the Gemini card. Both of you were at the same level looking at each other. This is a lover's card, right? Look, This relationship started on a great note where both of you were at the same level on many things. You have the same, um, outlook. Something changed, and this relationship started to feel heavy. You knew there was something going wrong. You ignored the red flags. I feel this. You ignored the red flags, okay? It started to feel like it was depleting and eating away at your precious resources. And I think this is your mind, man, just eating away at you. And then your friends came and told you, listen, there's some gossip. You heard some gossip about them that you know what they're doing? Do you know? Like, go check it out, blah, blah, blah. And you went snooping. There's a kind of gentle snooping. Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew. Okay. Inspector Gadget. You went looking. Okay. You started to look at everything more closely. So far, you were not. You were not. You were looking at it with your rose tinted glasses at this relationship. But because you ignored the flags, the red flags for too long, it started to feel heavy, but you still continued because you thought it was okay and it was, tradition to just continue in a relationship. But your friends told you that there's something not here that is correct on the up and up, which made you say, you know what, I need to take a closer look at this. And what you found, okay, what you found, what can I say? This was your intuition, you may have found out about a secret. This is Moon in Cancer. You may have found some secret out about this person, or you may have found out that there was another feminine figure. The moon, okay, is a very, very feminine energy. Okay. This could be a third person. Okay. This could also be an older woman who is meddling in your affairs. But I feel you found out that there was another feminine energy. I'm feeling this. What can I say? You, them, and theirs, that third person, you found out. And see, this was your fear. I feel this was your fear. Okay, but you just held on because you thought once you, commit to somebody, you're supposed to stay there and you're supposed to make this work. I'm getting this feeling that I'm talking to somebody who's very, very traditional. Who was okay to carry that burden of tradition on their shoulders, but it started to get extremely heavy, where they felt that something is not right here. And I think the last straw was somebody in your friend circle pointing to you that, look, everything that you think is happening in this relationship is not. That they're not, the person you're dealing with is not on the up and up. There could be something else. And that made you go and take a closer look at everything they were doing. And what you found was a secret. The moon is very secretive. It's like things that are hidden in the dark, things that are done in the dark. This could be a third person. This could be a woman, another woman. This is definitely a feminine figure. Okay. The existence of whom was revealed to you. And I think you trusted your intuition. Now, the next card I have for you is a stork. This indicates changes, transitions, transformations. Now, what can you say? Are you moving? Because, birds are migratory, so it could be about moving. I think you are moving from tradition, okay? And you are coming into balance with who you really are. You're moving away from being a traditional person with, what is that called? Blindfolded, like not believing in anything else but tradition. You are willing to change that because you are suffering. I feel you're suffering with this burden of tradition. This is change, transition, movement, a new cycle. You could also be nesting elsewhere. Now, when this card comes here, okay, there are 3 cards of birds here. So I want to give you all these 3 messages. The first one is about love. This is about a relationship that was very, very lovey-dovey and sweet. Swans made for life. So I feel this is somebody who is in a committed relationship. The second one is nervous energy, chit-chat, gossip, news from the grapevine. And this third bird is about nesting, about creating a home, about migration, about transitioning. So apply it to what it fits to you. And I feel either you are moving and relocating, okay, to start your nest elsewhere, or because you found out the existence of a third person, okay, you are removing your nest from where it is and taking it elsewhere. Now, if you look in this, the sun, there's sunlight here. And something tells me that do you have a child, Gemini? I think you have a child, and you were hoping to create something permanent with this individual. But you are in a transition mode, and you are, I think, transforming yourself, not just your situation. You are taking charge of yourself and saying, you know what, I'm not going to stay stuck in this tradition. It's not helping. Half the deck fell off. I'm just going to take it because it's now. I feel this depletion that was happening, Geminis, could also be about your money and finance. I think somebody was eating away at your finances too, because the fish, okay, is about money, right? Fish is abundance. The fish usually talks about money, all right? It's about, what can I say, things that we need to continue or to live on this third dimension. And I feel this person was also eating away at your resources, at your money, and you didn't know that. This is Venus and Taurus, by the way. This is wealth, your business, your finances, things that you value. And they were eating away at it because, see, this little critter is in a place where we store something that's precious, food, because it gives us energy, it gives us life. Money is the same thing. It helps us buy those things. It helps you buy the food. So this individual was depleting you with your money and your finances and also your mental health, because it's also a card for me, the mice, of something eating away at you from the inside. So I think this individual was also taking money from you or was doing some kind of a, thing about stealing money from you. Now, I want you to know that, where is it? I told you this is a card of transition. Now you can see this bridge. This is a card of you. This is a connection, right? When you connect from one place to another, I think you're moving, Geminis. I have a very strong feeling that some of you are deciding to move. You are deciding to move away from a situation where you thought there was a potential to maybe nest. But I think you are literally moving away. Okay, you are creating another connection, or you are moving away from conflict. You're moving away from this conflict, okay? And you're going towards something else, someplace which makes you feel at peace, where you do not feel this constant energy of a burden. I'm getting this because it started with just your mental peace going, but I feel that it's also somebody who was stealing money from you. I feel this, that there was money being stolen here, and your mental peace, and all the things that you consider to be very important in your life were being depleted bit by bit by somebody who you were bound in a very, very traditional relationship, that is a marriage. Now, even if you are not married, you guys were really committed to each other. That's what I'm trying to say. The bear and the ring. I'll start with the bear. This is Mars, Aries. So I'll tell you all the signs again. Mars and Aries. Look at the bear. Are you a single mother? The mama bear, when she stands up, I always think of this story, Gemini, when, the mother bear, they come out of hibernation and she comes out with her cubs and they start to roam, the winterland, the whole Alaskan, landscape, or wherever they live. I hope they live in Alaska. And, searching for food. They're both hungry, right? They've been hibernating. And that mother bear, she's not eaten too. But if somebody tries to attack her cub, she will defend with her life, with every little fiber of her strength. Are you bossing up, Gemini? And I'm talking to a single parent here. This is a very, very protective energy. Okay? This is power, leadership, dominance, influence. It's also short temper. Maybe the person you're dealing with had a short temper, but I think this is strength of character. You are bossing up. You are bossing up. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to read this card two ways. This could be you going towards a commitment, because I think you are moving. You are moving. You're creating a bridge between in this conflict that you've been in, man. And you're creating the bridge yourself, and you're moving. You're taking your nest elsewhere, because I think there's a baby here. I feel there is a child here. I feel there's a child here. And this ring card could be you going towards a commitment. Sure. Okay. I'm going to take some other cards to see who's coming towards you. But I also feel that you are breaking this karmic cycle. You know, the ring is round and round and round and round. And for me, that represents karma. You know, when does Saturn comes into any relationship? Okay. That's when you have a commitment or when you sign the papers, when you have a contract. Marriage is a contract. Okay. Now this is Venus in Libra. For me, this is a commitment, a promise that you make to someone. This is my ring, and with thee I wed. You know, we say that. And it means that we're bound together. But the word bound, okay, which started off like this, went to this. Started off being beautiful, romantic, and, you know, I feel you are very, very traditional and they knew it. And they're making use of your traditional nature to, I don't know, do what, because there is another person here. I'll tell you something else. I told you this is another feminine figure. You are showing up as a very, very powerful feminine figure too. But you're dealing with somebody else here too, who is a secretive connection that is not out there in the light. It's in the moonlight. So it's something which is nocturnal. So they are definitely having a secretive connection with somebody else. And you are bossing up and moving away. I also feel that with this secretive connection, I hope I'll take some more cards that they don't have another nest elsewhere. I'm getting this. They've already created a home elsewhere with somebody else. Okay. And you didn't know that and you found that out. I'm giving you another message. But this is definitely a committed partnership that you are moving away from, Geminis. I'm going to take one more card from this deck and then I'll take a totally different deck. Okay. Geminis. One more card for my Geminis. I'm going to use these two cards together. You're moving away from somebody, okay, who I think you were in a relationship with somebody who was obsessed with just the physical things of life, okay, that is sex and passion and all that jazz. And they may have pretended to be, where's that card? Very, very sweet and romantic, but they were not. Now, you were with this person, okay, because you were like that. You were showing up as somebody who's very sweet, soft, gentle, emotional, with a lot of character. You are a self-made businesswoman. I know this. And you have a lot of abundance, my dear. You've made your own wealth. You are somebody who has manifested your life, your wealth. Self-made. Now, you were dealing with somebody who was all about the sex and passion, but they were pretending to be something else. Okay? All right? Now, you have found out about something that they've done or another home that they've built elsewhere. Now, you are moving towards, I'm going to read this card one way like this. You're moving towards this. A commitment with somebody who is in a heart energy too, just like you. This is like the boy next door. You know, this is the energy of somebody who is heartfelt. He's from the heart. He's holding a rose. He's casual. Okay. He's somebody whose heart is open, who wants to give love, who is ready to be a family person, who's ready to take responsibility for you and your child if you have it. This person is in your energy. Okay, Geminis, remember this. Now, I'm going to take a different deck. Okay, Geminis, now I want you to know one thing. Maybe this individual has a lot of shown up. This individual, this heartfelt energy has not yet shown up, but they're there. They are there. Okay, so I'm going to take my Situations Tarot deck. Okay, Gems? Let's see what I can give you. So my Geminis. For my darling Geminis. All right. Out of the deck. Retaliation. Bottom. Roller coaster. Look. They kept you bound with tradition because they knew you wore it like a cross. Okay? But you are transforming because this is a card of transition and transformation. The storm. All right? card of transition and transformation, and you're transforming yourself. I think you're retaliating against yourself, against your beliefs, and saying, you know what? I'm not going to stay with somebody who does not support me, who does not have my back, who doesn't believe in being faithful. I'm not going to stay stuck because of tradition. You are retaliating against yourself. And this has been a roller coaster. And for me, this is a very karmic card. Saturnian. Why? I'll tell you why. If you look at both these cards, they're round. It's like a circle. It goes on and on. It's never ending. You know, it's never ending. Like they say, 7 years is what you spend with one person. You come back 7 lifetimes if you believe in that. All right. But that's because it's a karmic relationship, because you've signed papers. The minute you sign a paper and a document, you invite Saturn into it. And once he comes in, it becomes karmic. There is a give and a take. Okay. There is either a lesson or a blessing. And with this card coming here, it's telling me that this has been a roller coaster ride for you, gems, where the highest highs have been awesome. Yeah. Like I told you, this started off with, but the lowest lows made you feel like they were eating away at your mental peace and a heavy cross. But see, the problem with this, Geminis, what happens is when we are in a roller coaster of relationship, it's very, very toxic, because when the highs are there, we're very happy and we're enjoying ourselves. But when the lows are there at the lowest, we don't get off. We stay there and we continue to perpetuate that cycle. And again, we go up and again, we come down. I know it's hard. Have I done this? Hell yeah. Have I learned my lessons? Yes. I want you to know that every relationship has a blessing or it's a lesson. Now, this was a lesson because this was an adrenaline rush. I told you, we met somebody who was very, very sexually charged and very, very passionate. So the highest highs were amazing. The lowest lows were down in the dumps, where you felt depleted, mentally tortured, nervous, unhappy, sad. But you stayed there because of tradition. Now, once the red flags, and I think you saw the red flags, but you continue to ride this roller coaster, and after some time it gets dizzy, nah? You need to get off, get on the ground, get your grounding, ground yourself. And I think you started to lose finances too because they were using your money. You decided to retaliate against yourself. Okay? Ignore this punish. Ignore all that. And this word punish that comes here. I think you were punishing yourself by staying in this relationship. You were punishing yourself because of your traditional beliefs. And you said, you know what? Enough. Enough. You are going to transition out of this. You're building a bridge away from this conflict and moving away. Now, I'm talking to a single parent here. Now, do not go by the sex of the card, but I think it's a divine feminine who has a child, who is a self-made woman, who has her own business, who has really made it in life and is dealing with somebody who was not just, the moon card here is telling me there's another person here, but they were also using your money. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that too, gems. Okay, so let me just take some more cards from Gemini to give you some more messages, okay? Wow. Geminis, I feel that this person had a lot of triggers and they had a very, very short temper. Very short temper. And it was like a short fuse. They would just blow up. They would just blow up. They had obsessions, They had obsession. I want to know what this obsession was because I feel it was something, of course, that they want. Whoa, my goodness. All right, Geminis. They had some must-have indulgence, and I think it was off the, what I'm talking about. The kind that meant them stepping outside a relationship and, fooling around. I feel this. I feel this very strongly, Geminis. I feel this very strongly. Geminis, let me tell you something. Okay. This person had a very, very short temper. For sure. I know this. And they had obsessions on the outside, looking outside a relationship, a marriage, whatever your situation was. They had these obsessions to go outside and find something. I'm sure about it. And I told you, you heard some gossip from your friends. They told you. Your friends told you. They busted their little bubble, you know. They did. Because you went snooping for online records. You went searching. Because you knew that now your friends are telling you, you need to look at this. I think for a long time, you just ignored it. Because you said, you know what? Come on. They're not going to be. Your friends told you, listen, listen. Okay, now listen to me. This could be going on. Finally, you decided to go and look for online info records. Maybe they were on many dating sites, hooking up with people. I'm getting this energy because that was their obsession, a must have indulgence that they had to have it. They had you at home, but they had to have this too, this extra thing. All right. So they did that. You stayed there to pretend. I told you you're somebody who's very traditional. You stayed there because you knew that once you marry, this was your cross to bear. And you stayed there pretending to be happy, pretending that, everything is okay. And, I'm married or I'm in a relationship. This is how it's supposed to be. You stayed for a long time and it got too heavy, too heavy. Your current status, single. Or I'm giving you another message. Maybe there's another person coming towards you who is single. I'm giving you two messages, Gemini. There could be somebody who's coming towards you whose current status is single, which means that maybe even they have divorced or they have had a breakup, or your current status is single. Single. Now, escapade. Are you taking a short vacation with your child? If you are, please do. Please do. Take a vacation, go someplace. I feel on this, this little escapade, this hideaway and adventure. If you are taking it, maybe you might bump into somebody there, or this new person who's coming towards you to take you on that. And if they are, please take it. You deserve it, Gemini. I'm talking to somebody who is a single parent who has really suffered. Okay. And you've had to protect your child, your mental peace, and your business. All right. And your money. Everything that you worked hard all your life was being eaten away and depleted bit by bit by somebody. They were playing mind games with you and they were taking your money. I'm getting a very strong message, but I think this individual is there. I don't know who this is. I think this could be a water sign. Okay. This is very cups energy for me. Somebody who is not pretending to be from their heart. They are from their heart space. Okay. They are romantic. They're sweet. They're gentle. They're compassionate. Sitting with a rose. I mean, they're waiting to offer their heart to you. This is a family person who wants a family. All right. Not pretending to be somebody like that. Okay. Now, this is coming towards you. And I think your current status is single, or you could be coming across somebody who has also had a divorce and their current status is single and they're coming towards you for sure. And with this individual, this feminine figure, if there is a battle between you and her, you're going to win. Don't worry about it. This individual, okay, is somebody who, I'm also getting another message. Is there an interference from a third feminine party in your relationship, yeah, Gems? This could be a mother figure or an older woman. Just take cognizance of that, okay, please. But the overall message I'm getting is that there's another person, there's another individual, and you found out proof. You found out some proof that really made you boss up. Take charge and leave, become the mother bear. When the mother bear just stands up and people just run and leave the building, man. You did that because so far you were not. You were just being sweet and calm and they were making use of that. And this is a single mom I'm talking to. I'm going to take one more card. I want to know what is coming towards you. What is coming towards my gems? Okay. Let me take. I'll show you something. Okay, Geminis, hold on. Just hold on, please. All right. Yes. My God, this cat just wanted to follow. Wow. Geminis, that is going. You are going. There is somebody in your energy. Just allow them to come. Please, Gemini, allow them. Okay. Just start with this. This is my spirit guide. I want to introduce you to him, Archangel Michael. Hi, Archangel Michael. He is the most powerful archangel ever. Okay, if he is with you, no weapon made by man can prosper against you. All right. He is also extremely adept at cutting cords with toxic people. All right. Call upon him because what you were dealing with was a karmic situation. And hence, it felt like a burden, my darling. Archangel Michael is available to you. He's showing up here loud and strong and telling you, I'm going to come in and whack that cord because it was karmic, it was toxic. You learned your lesson. Remember, I told you, when this roller coaster card comes out, it's you've been round and round and round in a situation because you've signed a piece of paper. When the ring comes in, it's a contract. Saturn is Saturn is in the house. So it can either be a lesson or a blessing. This was a lesson, and there was a third party involved. This was a karmic lesson for you. You learned the lesson, and it's all right. Now just call upon Archangel Michael. He's going to come in and hack those cards. Okay, because when we live with somebody, when we eat, we sleep, we cohabit with them, we take a lot of their energetic residue. And when they are going and putting their, into a lot of other sockets, I'm going to, sorry to use the words like this, they're going and plugging themselves everywhere else. You are taking all the energy because they're bringing it back home to you. So you become an energetic dump of people's garbage. Unknowingly, albeit. Okay? So please understand that whatever this person did, their shenanigans or whoever they went around, being the community rhymes with soar, and they came back home to you, right? And they, you made love to them. And then you took all that energy from whoever they had with. And it started to make you feel sick. It started to make you feel depleted. All right? I mean, do you ever keep your phone or your Bluetooth open and allow anybody to send you anything? No, because you can get a virus, right? If you are cohabiting and sleeping with somebody who's sleeping with everybody, it's going to not only affect you, because you could have some physical problems too, but it's also you're going to be taking their karma and their energy. Please take cognizance of this, guys. Okay? Please. So this individual was doing that and it was depleting you. You were feeling a depletion in your energy in something that's very precious to you. And what is more precious than your energy? Than your life force, your prana? Nothing. And then your peace of mind, then your resources, your money, then of course your children. Everything was getting affected thanks to that. But this was your karmic lesson. You learned it. Of course, you learned it. Third party, you found out that there was another whole person in the picture. Now, Archangel Michael has stepped in. This is protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. That gossip you heard, okay? You should thank your friends because they told you, wake up, wake up. Do you know what's happening? Oops. Do you know what's happening? And that's why you went snooping. You went looking, and what you found was horrible. Okay? And you've decided to move away from this. And guess what you're moving towards? I'm telling you, there is going to be some kind of a meeting. Some kind of a meeting, yeah. Because this card for me is so beautiful. 2 or more people, discussion and planning. If you are being called to go on a vacation, okay, on some kind of a mini escapade, 2 or more people, could be you and your child, okay, and a group of friends, please go. Because there is somebody there, okay, somebody there, yeah, your happiness is there. Okay, this is Leo. This is a sunflower, right? So for me, this is a very, very Leo card. Maybe you are calling in somebody who is a Leo. I'm also feeling that you're calling in somebody who is a water sign, okay? Maybe a Cancer, maybe a Pisces, Aqua, not Aqua, sorry, Cancer or a Pisces is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this. Scorpio, Leo, I feel this, Gemini. And this is somebody who is, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling, and happiness. This is going to lead to that. And you are going to communicate with them in alien ways. They're not from Mars. Your way of communication will be, telepathic. You start to sing a song, they complete it. You start to speak, they complete it. You can connect through dreams, in your dream state, through songs. Maybe you'll have the same song. So this is what is coming towards you. There's no need for you to continue to pretend to be happy. Yeah, there's no need, Gemini. Your traditions kept you bound and you're breaking free from that. Okay. You're going towards unconditional, certain, genuine love. I'll show you something now. Look at the similarities in this. In all these images, the couples, even these buddy couples, are at the same level. They're looking at each other at the eye level. Nobody is shying away to make eye contact. There are no secrets. Okay. Nobody's higher and lower. This relationship, they made you feel like you're lower. I can do what I want. No more. Okay. And because you were traditional, you accepted it. Why should you? This is coming towards you, Gemini. A love that is at your level, at your vibration, heartfelt. Where is that boy next door? The boy next door is waiting for you. And I think you're going to meet them on some of your travels. I'm giving you, where is he gone, the boy next door? Uh-oh, did he bounce? Hello, boy next door. Ah, here he is. Heartfelt. You're going towards that, Geminis. You're going towards that. I want to give you one more message before I take some more oracle cards for you to give you any additional messages I can. Please cleanse your space. I told you, you're dealing with somebody who slept with a lot of people. I'm just going to put it like as it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. You were sleeping with somebody who slept with a lot of people. Please cleanse your space, your room. Okay. You can use bay leaves, sage your home, light them. Just sage your home. You can put salt in a vessel in a corner, salt lamps. All right. Play beautiful music. Let your home be sanitized with sound. Okay. Play mantras, play hymns, play Beethoven, anything that changes the mood. Hug your children, hug your child, laugh with them. Your pets, they're barking and they're enjoying the sound of joy. Sanitize your home with sound or cleanse it, please. You've been cohabiting with somebody who's very, very toxic. But just remember one thing, James. This was a karmic lesson and you learned it. Now, I am going to take some Keepers of the Light Oracle. I'm going to take Angels of Abundance because I know that you've taken a hit on your money too here. I'm sure about it, Gemini. Okay. So I'll take some Angel of Abundance cards and I'll take some Keepers of the Light. Okay. So Geminis, my darling gems. Okay. There we go. Let go of guilt. Gemini, let go of the guilt and the shame. Do not punish yourself. Remember that punish payback card here? This is for you. You punished yourself by staying in that. This is so strong, Punish. Don't punish yourself, please, Gemini. Okay. I request you, and Archangel Michael does that too. All right. Let go of guilt. I'll read your message for you. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. And trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn to grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Do not blame yourself, okay? You were doing your best. And I think you have 2 children, Geminis, 2 little angels. Do not blame yourself. Detox your friendships. Wow. Wow. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time, Geminis. So be discerning about your associations and your relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Please do not forget to cleanse your space. And I'll give you another message I'm getting with this. Remember the gossip I told you? Those little birdies, little lovebirds, chitter chatter? I feel that this feminine energy is close to home. There's somebody who's close to you in your friend circle, okay, who's stepped out with your beloved. I'm feeling this, all right? Take cognizance of the people around you and remove those relationships that are toxic, okay? That means including friends too. Detox, remove them. You know, when you remove the stale energy or the energy that is holding you back, you make space energetically for new things to come in. It's like if your cupboard is already filled with stuff, how can the universe send you more? Where are you going to put it on your head? I need to do that first because my cupboard is filled with so many things that I do not need. So please declutter people, especially people. Okay. Now, unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. If you have a new business idea, because I feel that Sloozer, okay, has been depleting you of your money and your resources too. If you have a new business idea, go for it. In fact, I feel maybe it's a business trip that you're going to take, two or more people meeting on the same page. Uh, this is where you're going to meet somebody. This could be through your work, Gemini. I'm giving you another message. Maybe it's somebody in your work circle who ends up being, who ends up being more than that, with whom you start to have a connection, which is just out of off the charts, Gemini. Anything can happen. But your money is going to be restored, your mental health, your peace, and I'm telling you, your love life is going to be replenished. Now, I'm going to take some keepers of the light oracle. Okay, Geminis? Let's see which beautiful ascended masters want to give you a message. All right. So my gems. Oh my God. Okay, Geminis. Green Tara. Supreme protection. Where's my Archangel Michael? Hold that card here. Please, Archangel Michael. There we go. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. He is the one in charge to cut cords. It's a confirmation. I need you to speak to Archangel Michael. And I know you must be laughing. She's crazy. No. Talk to him. Okay? How do you connect with him? Just talk. He's available. We have free will, you know that we can invite them, but they need to be invited because the infinite power source has given us free will. They will not interfere unless you call them. Please call him and trust. Call him to help you cut these toxic cords, either with your friends who are, being sneaky, and the person that you're with. Help him cut cords because cords are being cut. Move beyond your limitations, Gemini. Move beyond your limitations. Okay, now, Sanat Kumara, light activation. Let's see what this is about. Shine your light, gems. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. You had an intuition that there was something wrong here. And your friends told you, and you finally found out about a third party, another feminine figure. And I think this is amongst your friends. You may even know this individual. You may have had a gentle nudge telling you, but you stayed in this burdensome relationship. Where's that? I want to show you the pretending card. I want to show you, you stayed there for false pretenses while they were out and about, okay, doing whatever they had to do, getting their dose of their obsession, okay. That's what they were doing. Okay, now, Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. If you have an idea about work, go ahead. Your work is, success is guaranteed for you in your work, okay, Gems? Do not allow this negativity, this karmic lesson that you've learned to hold you back, okay? Because I want you to remember that this was a lesson and you learned it. Us. It's all right. It happens to everybody. I mean, nobody has, this journey here on this third dimension, not about roses and rainbows. Yeah, it's about learning our lesson. We've come here to learn something. You learned your lesson. This is coming towards you. Happiness on steroids. This was a lesson. You learned it. You're single, and you are making space. By removing that toxicity from your life, you are allowing a new person to come in who is at the same level as you, just like you are, not pretending to be something else, because they were pretending. They were fake and they were pretending to be something that they were not, and they kept you stuck. Okay, Geminis? My darling Geminis, I hope you've liked this reading. I hope I was able to deliver as many messages as I can. And I wish that you like this video. Comment, let me know what you're going through, please, in the chat. Subscribe to my channel. I wait and look forward to the next time that I can sit down again and do another reading for you. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye.